Got it?
Yes, sir.
So optical isomerism means if you are sending any substance, any polarized plane polarized light through that substance, if that rotate that light clockwise or anti-clockwise, those we called optically active substances. That phenomena is optical activity. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now this is the instrumentation part, which is I am showing. This is plain monochromatic light first. Okay, you know that one monochromatic light means
Yes, sir.
only one
Single
wavelength.
color. Yeah,
Okay,
one way.
mono means same, chromatic means one color or one wavelength, that is monochromatic. I'm sending this monochromatic light through Nicol prism. This is the, so Nicol prism, it can make one plane. Actually, this all the directions. Too many planes is there. First monochromatic light, it will make one plane. So that become PPL light, plain polarized light. This
Mhm.
is when we are sending to substance. If that rotating clockwise or right direction, that's we call dextro, either small d representation or plus symbol. Or suppose that rotating left side, this is our imaginary axis, you can keep that one. The rotating left or right, you can see, okay, with imaginary axis.
Yes, sir.
If rotating left side means levo or minus sign. Got it? But keep in
Yes, sir.
mind, any substance that is optically active or inactive, and plus or minus whatever, that's going to be tell by experimentally only. Got it?
Okay, sir.
You can't decide by looking any substance is optically active or inactive unless you
Okay,
don't know
sir.
structure. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So some conditions is there to show optically active character. All the compounds they won't show optically active character. But anyway, I'm going to write here specific rotation. How much they are rotating here? This they are rotating, na? Specific rotation. Some theta this is rotating. So
Yes, sir.
the rotation of the overall this light, how much they rotated, the substance, how much rotating, that's you call specific rotation. That specific rotation formula is this simple formula, that is I'm showing this is alpha, and this is we're writing T degree centigrade means conditions, and
Okay,
this
sir.
is the D I'm showing. This is the wavelength which we are sending monochromatic wavelength. You have na, something light. This
Yes, sir.
light monochromatic. That's generally we are taking sodium lamp, sodium light. This is sodium light we are using. That's wavelength is fixed. That is D. We are showing equal to nothing. This is not going to be calculated. That is representation only. Theta by L into C. Theta is the how much you are rotated value, and L is the length of the tube here I am taking, and C is the concentration of the solution.
Okay, sir.
So all these three resultant we are taking. That is only specific rotation. This is only called the optical. Theta means optical rotation.
Okay,
Theta
sir.
equal to optical rotation. Theta equal to optical rotation. L is the length of the tube. But right, L is the length of the tube in decimeter. Please note down that point. Decimeter. You should be know that one decimeter equal to how many meters, like that. Decimeter.
Yes, sir.
And C is the concentration. You have to take in gram per ml only. This is gram per ml. You should not take moles per liter something. Gram per ml. And D is the wavelength of the sodium light, and T is the temperature. That's only. Got it?
Sir.
So they will provide values. Then you have to substitute. You may get answer exactly.
Okay, sir.
This is the introduction of optical isomerism. Next, we are going to be discuss What is the conditions required to show optical active character?
Okay, sir.